Hi, puppy guppies. How are you guys doing today? Oh, hi, here's me today. Sorry, I had food in my mouth. What's new? I'm really going to try to look at the camera. I'm not used to it. I'm used to doing videos on my phone where I don't have to, I just have to maybe I should just point it at me and try to get my face a little more instead of feeling the need to make eye contact. Okay, lovies. The thing is on the charger. We are working on whirlybirds and rocks and garden. I had already blown this off once, but as you can see, they're just non-stop and too legit to quit. So I figure they all have to get picked up at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that stick and that pile of crap needs to get picked up at some point. So, you know, might as well do it like in rounds. You know, I'm kind of OCD and I like my shit cute and right and all that stuff. Okay, so I blew this one out. I'm gonna go back through and get the extra ones that have been around and around. But yeah, I'm gonna go back through. I have put I think everybody saw, if you watch my videos, that I already put all this stuff on. I'm just not even gonna bother with this stuff because by the time I'm gonna go spray it off again at some point. I have stuff that I need to till back here. Ow! On and on. On and on. On and on. And on. And on. And on. So I'm just going to come back here for a second. And just talk about a couple things that I kind of want to talk about. So, with me, in my life, I don't know, like, I think back to, like, my earliest memory of, like, who I really am and, like, what my favorite things on the planet are and, like, what is cute and right and, like, who Jilly is. You know what I mean? And Jill, downy-haired child, is just like a freaking earthling on this planet. You know what I mean? I don't think that there are boy things to do. I don't think that there are girl things to do. I think there are human things to do. And I'm really tired of like stereotypes. I'm really tired of gender, age, religion, sex, politics, all this, economic, whatever, you know, I'm this, I'm that, I'm vaxxed, I'm unvaxxed, you know what I mean? Like all these ridiculous man-made labels and division and everything. This is what I think. I think that everybody needs to work together to become the best of the best of the best of the best of the best individual people. That way we can all, you know, embody and encompass the change that we want to see the world. Go out and live that way. You know, that way we are being true to ourselves. We've done, you know, the work to figure out who we are, why we're here, what's cool for us, why not. These are the kind of millions of questions that I ask myself. So if you don't know yourself, and if you don't know why you're doing what you're doing, or maybe you haven't even thought about it that much, or maybe who even knows? Maybe like you're just now like, you know, figuring out what's going on. Maybe you've been trying for a long, long, long time to better yourself. Wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, I just want to encourage you to be in the present moment and to not be afraid to ask yourself the questions that you need to ask yourself. Like, what do I want? What do I not want? Like, what is my idea of like happiness? What is my idea of fun? If I could do, be, or have anything that I want on the planet, like, what exactly is that? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of friends do I want? What do I see for my family life? What do I see for my home life? What do I see for my, like work life? Like, what do I see in like thinking about like talking about like who you want as friends, like what you want your days to look like, what like what kind of things what kind of like habits and things do you want to, like embody for yourself? That way you can like figure out like who you are and like what you're doing and like all this. And like, here's the thing too. I want cool, cute friends that are doing all of that kind of stuff too, where it's not like a competition, or it's not like this, or it's not like that, or it's not like boys versus girls, or we're going to be in this little tiny... It's like, to me, like eventually, like this is like everyone for everyone. Like for me, ideally, like in my body and in my home, I don't allow alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, so I don't allow alcohol into my home. I don't eat meat, so I don't really allow meat into my home. I'm getting there with the cheese and the sugar. And I mean, it's just a plain a matter of fucking deciding that you're done. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. Like, I think that there's like addictions of addictions of addictions and habits and of habits and habits that like sometimes we have that we don't even really know why we're doing what we're doing. Or maybe you don't even realize it's an addiction. Or maybe it is an addiction that is like literally overtaking like your life. Maybe maybe it's food, maybe it's relationships, maybe it's your job, maybe it's your like relationship with drugs or alcohol, or your significant other, or your mom or your dad, or maybe it's like the places that you go. Maybe that that's not a great place for you, but you're you're somehow like weirdly like into the like, not like, I don't even know. I really don't even know, because it's just really kind of like silly and crazy to take an inventory of your life and like decide like, what in the fuck am I doing here? Like literally, like look at yourself and be like, what in the fuck am I doing here? None of us are perfect. We've all got room to grow. You know what I mean? This is what I ask. I want people to love me where I'm at. You know what I mean? Love me and encourage me and support me for where I'm at. And like, everybody's got something to give. Everybody brings value to the table. Just because we don't agree on this or that doesn't mean that we don't, need to value each other as like humans. And here's the thing too, sometimes I just don't think that people know. You know what I mean? Maybe they've never been exposed to it. Maybe they've never heard it. Maybe they've never this. Maybe they've never that. You know what I mean? So maybe like you're their first real taste of whatever, and you don't want to like, I don't know, I never want to come off as like self-righteous or like selfish in a way where all I care about is me, because ultimately everything that I do is affecting you too, and everything that you do is affecting me too. And it's this consciousness, circular, cyclical, spiral cycle that really just like I don't even know. I don't even really know how to say it, because it's like what goes around comes around. Not that I want to feed in completely to this karmic, whatever we all want to call it, but like I really feel like we give what we get, and it all starts with how we are treating ourselves and the thoughts that we are thinking to ourselves. And like it's just like kind of like we got to be loving ourselves. That's what my music talks about, and you know, that's what these books that I'm writing are talking about. I hope soon. I've got a little ways to go before I feel really comfortable sharing this stuff. But here's the thing, like I know what I've already done. I know the work that I've already put into it. I trust that the universe has everything planned for me in the right timing, and that I'm not going to get anything you know, that I can't handle or before my time. And it's just lessons of evolution and expansion, and getting to know ourselves individually and loving ourselves as individuals, and figuring out what is best for us, what we need to do to fill our cup first. That way we can be balanced in the, I'm going to tell it to you right now, the time, energy, money, accomplishment, satisfaction ratio book, which all, to me, this is the way that I see it. If you're coming from are you coming from a place of love, or are you coming from a place of fear? Are you coming from a place of appreciation, or are you coming from a place of desperation? Are you coming from a place of gratitude, or are you coming from a place of like lack? Are you coming from a place of like abundance, or are you coming from a place of not enoughness? Are you coming from a place of security, or are you coming from a place of like uncertainty? You know, are you coming from a place of knowing, or are you coming from a place of not knowing? You know what I mean? And I feel like people need to understand that there's a way to ask yourself and figure out truly what is best for you, and figuring out like what your next steps are to figure that out for you. Excuse me, I am doing a video here. Do you need a little bit of love? Do you want a treat? Oh my gosh, they probably want a treat. Let's get them a treat. Anyway, I hope you catch my drift. I just love everyone so much. I get feisty sometimes too, and I just get like, what in the flying fuck, you know? And I just get like, I cannot believe it. Like, just silly business. Hi, babes. Penny's sitting. Good girl. Would you like a treat? Very good. You are a wonderful, wonderful daughter. Lenny, sit. Good boy. Very good. You are such a wonderful son. When I thought about being a regular human instead of a puppy mother, I always wanted a boy child and a girl child. So since my calling is being a puppy mother, I guess my life is fulfilled. A single puppy mother. A single puppy mother. Okay. Gotta go. I love everyone. And to help all of you parents figure your asses out. That way you can be good parents to your actual children. I love you. Gotta go. Bye.